Shenanigans show. It's the Shakedown Shenanigans show. Whoa, go let him know. Whoa, go let him know. Whoa, LRP. Going for broke. Laughing off the words. That I quote. You'll find it dope. Into your veins. From the New York Giants to the whole damn game. Setting the sports world all in flames. Hit that subscribe, man. I talk my talk, they clip my clips. Yeah. Mic on fire, I flip my scripts. From draft night dreams to the sideline smoke, I crack one joke. Whole fan base woke. Win, lose, we still go live. Chat going wild when it takes collide. Ask Ghost, same, freeze, Shakes and E, they ride this way. That's a stamp on me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? How we doing this morning? Shakedown Shenanigans here for another installment. Welcome, welcome. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Glad that you're tuning in. Lastrellpoet. Got a good show for y'all, man. I'm going to talk about some things. Yeah, turn that down a little bit. What's going on, everybody? You know what I mean? How's everybody doing? Good morning. Welcome to Shakedown Shenanigans. Like I said, tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you hit that subscribe and that like button. Talk about these New York football giants out here in these streets. Talk about the NBA playoffs. Hell of a game last night. And I'll talk about a few more things, a few more surprises later on in the show. But yeah, welcome in, man. Welcome in. What we got going on here? Let's lead off with basketball, man. How many people watched the game last night? Hope you enjoyed it. Double overtime. Everything going here real quick. All right. Yeah, settle on in here. You know what I mean? What's going on, man? Anybody check out that game last night? Wemby was ridiculous. Game 1, Spurs against the OKC Thunder. It was a hell of a game. Double overtime. 122-115. Spurs still won in OKC. You know what I mean? Wemby definitely was like, yo, I ain't having it. Dude was taking shots from like Steph Curry, like, you know what I mean? Taking shots, Steph Curry, like, I was like, damn, what the hell is going on, man? I mean, he's been doing that all season, but great game, you know what I mean? So the series is already, and that's the first time OKC lost, you know? So it should be interesting that they stole one. Looking to see what they come back with. And yeah, man, my Detroit Pistons did not make it. Put out a video a couple of weeks ago talking greasy, you know what I mean? Talking cash money about my Pistons. And it did not turn out that way. And I'm so looking forward to having a battle with the New York Knicks fans. But y'all got to deal with that terrible basketball now. So, you know, best of luck to you. It's y'all problem now. You got to watch the carrying. You got to watch the falling on the ground and all that, prostituting for fouls. So, play a different brand of basketball in Cleveland these days. So, we shall see game 1 is tonight. The Knicks versus the Cavs in Madison Square, I believe. You know, so should be a fun one. They're already calling this the Junior Varsity Series. You know what I mean? I want to know what the New York Knicks fans got to say about that. You know what I mean? Let us know in the chat. Or, you know, leave a comment after when you listen back. Is that right? Is this the Junior Varsity series? Because, you know, anybody coming out of the East is saying the West is going to tear y'all up anyway. And I would have said that even if the Pistons were still in, because I happen to agree. I don't think about Junior Varsity. I wouldn't go that far, but the West is definitely got something cooking with the Spurs or a OKC. So I think it'll be a tough win for the East as far as getting that O'Brien Trophy this year. But yeah, man, what a hell of a second year for Wemby, man. He's on the verge and has a chance to take home his first trophy. Hell of a feat, and I think that I do believe that it's going to happen. My prediction is the Spurs will win the NBA championship this year. I heard it here first. First time I said it out loud, maybe, but that's what I believe, and everybody's just waiting for the inevitable. Boy, it's ridiculous. And he trained, you know what I mean? And I said it a long time ago. Make sure y'all check out one of those first episodes of Shakedown Shenanigans where I was like Wemby MVP. And me and Ghost was talking about that. Shout out to Ghost, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I think that's gonna happen. But we'll see what the Knicks do. I think they'll win the series. I think they have a better team than Cleveland. Although Cleveland is going to be tough. I mean, regardless of all the trash talking I say about carrying and all that, that's a fact. Really trash talking, that's a fact. But aside from all that, two dudes, that backcourt is ridiculous. Mitchell and Harden are crazy with it. So I ain't taking nothing away from their talent, but they be carrying, so I don't give a damn. But what up, Double M? You know what I mean? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Appreciate you, man. Always tuning in, always chiming in, support the channel. You know what I mean? Shakedown Shenanigans. Recent news, if you guys saw on your YouTube and your feeds and everything, Shakedown Media Network. If you know us and remember us from Shakedown Media Network, hopefully you don't hear that horn going off in the back. People be rude as hell, but that's all good. But yeah, if you remember us from Shakedown Media Network, you know, we have moved and combined these channels. So all 748 of you, come on over to the Shakedown 2.0. Come on over to That's on Giants. Come on over to Ghost Big Talk. Come on over to the Black Book. You know what I mean? So check out all the content. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Knicks game 1 versus the Cavs tonight. It's going to be a burner. Everybody going to be in the building. We even had we're going to get into a little later on this New York Football Giants, which you all came to see, hear, and talk about. There's a lot to talk about. They just had a town hall, so we'll get into that later. But piggybacking and correlating those two, our own Carlton Hood said, man, he can't wait to go to a Knicks game. So, you know, the vibes are definitely, I'm sure, are in the city of New York City. You know what I mean? Bright lights, and the Knicks is in the playoffs. Been a minute. It's been a minute. So I salute to all the Knicks fans, man. It's been a while since y'all been in this position. And it looks good to move on to the finals. Get to face Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the game of death in the finals, because he's sitting there waiting on you with dark shades on. You know what I mean? Them boys is winning that chip. I don't care what you say. I don't think they make it past that. But salute to them anyway, though, to make it to this point. And salute to Mike Brown as well. You know, my daggone Pistons. Maybe next year. Dart, I felt like, you know, like that brother said, K can't do it on his own, right? So, you know, they had a good squad. I think they just needed a little bit more. Darden, more points in the paint. That last game, man, I ain't even watch it. It was terrible. I don't even want to talk about it. So let's move on to our flagship here. You know what I mean? And talk about these New York Football Giants. We got some OTAs this week, ladies and gentlemen. We got some OTAs. The players are going to be on the field. Going to have some things to report back and some discussions to be had. That starts today. Excited. Just had, like I said, they had a town hall last night. Secret Society. All we ask is trust, apparently, because you can't watch shit no goddamn way. Just tried to look for it this morning. I mean, there's some clips and everything. few things noteworthy, but not enough to be all up in Canva trying to create a slide for it. I'll tell you that right now. But coach spoke, you know, and I did something this morning that I should have probably already knew, but I was like, do Baltimore do town halls? I literally Googled that. I was like, yeah, fool, they do. Because he was talking, you know, I was like, I was wondering if they did this shit in Baltimore. True story, but I did that when I found out. And yeah, they do. So, Jackson Dart spoke. Our rookies was there. They spoke. And hey man, they ready to rock and roll based off of what I heard, you know, and got the right coach and the right teachers and senseis in the building to do so. So class starts today. Again, continuation. I think they said this is phase two. Phase two of the off-season workouts that starts today. Wednesday and Thursday. And we're right around the corner from training camp where they will go off to West Virginia while MetLife and Quest Diagnostics undergoes some construction. So that's the plan, and man, can't come fast enough, can't come soon enough. But we will have some footage, hopefully, and some work on that a little later on as the day goes on. Usually on Tuesdays, first one to go. So sometimes the news comes after, but it's all good. Tune in later on tonight that's on Giants. I'm sure we're going to talk about some position battles and get into that. Have a good time. So, what else I have on my plate here? Man, I started watching that Alex Cross on Prime last night. Looks like it's going to be a good season. Oh yeah, anybody check out the Ronda Rousey fight? Ronda Rousey fight was this weekend. Quick as hell. Took the girl to the ground. Hit her 3 times across the chin. Put her in the arm bar. That was a wrap. That was it. Benito. I ain't really got nothing to say about that. I was like, whoa, that was quick. I was like, good for her. Off rip, good for her. You know, step away and come back, but I don't really think anything happened. Or you know what? I'm just gonna stay off of it. I'm gonna stay away from it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself. But moving on and getting to the shenanigan of the week, and definitely had to hold some time to hold this conversation here. Serious real quick. You know what I mean? So it's Cheyenne Bryant came out. First time I heard of her was shortly after passing of someone else, and you know, woman was talking about bringing people together. And at first, or at least I thought, and helping people. But then I listened, and the perspective or the advice as it was disseminated as advice, telling people what to do. I didn't agree with it, so I stopped listening. Then you see her on different things and different whatever shows. Come to find out, woman's credentials is not valid. Don't have what was said to have had. And in that field, it's a big no-no. Big no-no. You know, speaking from someone, and it's important, so I'm gonna speak on it. Someone who works in that field or deals with that sort of thing, playing with people is a serious thing. You can't be out here telling folks wrong, leading folks wrong. You know what I mean? And then presenting or represent yourself as if you went through it all to be able to earn the right to do that. So, got a big problem with that. But it's all over the place now. So, about maybe 30 minutes ago, probably gave it more care, but now I'm just like, whatever. Stop doing what you're doing. Shenanigan of the week. People are wild out here, and they will continue to be until something changes. But It's unfortunate, but leave people alone. That's all. That's it. You know what I mean? Hope you enjoyed this installment of Shakedown Shenanigans. Go back here and get back on it. Yes, sir. So that's it. Y'all have a good one. This has been Shakedown Shenanigans. And stay tuned for more. We'll be back next time. A fan of y'all's. Hope you're a fan of mine. Till next time. Check out my boat. Peace.